Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a great and wonderful day or having a great and wonderful day. Good to see y'all again.
Today, I'm concerned.
I'm a little concerned, but I designed it to do what this is supposed to do.
We're moving the mill, and the reason is we moved the chickens and we moved the donkey, and the way we have the new area set up, it's kind of blocking where we were storing a good amount of our wood. We had intended to move this mill down where we actually have the donkey right now. So now we have a different area we're going to move it to, but regardless, we're moving the mill.
Mainly also because it is kind of close to the road. You know, and it's just, we just figured it was also a better location down there to where we're not right beside the soap shop now, and
I don't need dust in my soap shop.
and we're just kind of keeping a lot of wood kind of piled up kind of up front and trying not to look like I'm cluttering a lot of wood right up front from the people can see it by the road. So
and we don't want the sawmill where people can see it next to the road. You understand.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jeff has this brilliant idea that he is just going to strap the head of this mill to the frame. Now the frame is on skids. The intention is to just hook up the skids and move the whole thing. I'm worried about twisting of the frame. It shouldn't. The feet are bolted down to the wood frame. He did a great job making this frame.
did a good job.
I'm concerned though, because this is a lot of money you don't want to mess up. And
True.
if something goes wrong, if it tips, if it twists the frame, there's so many things can go wrong. I would say leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think.
Yeah,
However,
please do that so I'll know if I'm making a mistake or not.
by the time y'all see this, we're already going to have this moved. So just cross your fingers and pray this goes right.
That's right. And so you'll either get to see me successfully do what I designed this to do, or you get to see me successfully cry.
Yeah, right.
One of the two. Hopefully we're going to go with the first option.
Let's see how this works.
So I've got the front part over there is normally where the head sits. I've got my eye bolts over there to hook on to drag. So I've moved it all the way down to the other end because I figure putting the weight back there on the back end might be all right. And where because this frame is meant to go in lots of spots, so the hookup for your clamping on the log has those little bolt holes through it periodically. So on the very end, I just took the strap, hooked it through the hook, brought it back around, brought it up through the top where you would use it to lift up the whole head off of everything. Brought it back down, strapped it down. I mean, it's not moving, and it's on there, so it should work. It's up here. We'll see in motion, but up here it's working. All right, first fingers. Okie doke. Got it moved. Went pretty smooth. The idea was up in here. Worked out pretty well.
He says it went smooth. I had a couple of panic attacks.
It tilted a little bit, but it was still pretty good. It worked. It did work.
And
but
it's level. We got it leveled out and nothing twisted, nothing bent out of shape. So
we're about to
thank
find out
goodness.
if it. Yeah, and now we're about to find out if it still runs right. And I kind of picked this area here because my shop is right beside it, so that I can run some power over this direction because I want to get like a little air compressor out here so I can blow everything off and keep everything a little bit more maintained. And it's a good spot that was kind of out of our way.
You may recognize this spot.
This spot used to be where
We had our travel trailer.
yeah. So, and then this way also, I've got a little back wall of dirt behind it to kind of catch all the sawdust that kind of flies that way.
And a structure we're going to build.
And then this way it's also is where I wouldn't mind putting a structure over the top of this that I don't have to look at moving again or putting somewhere else. So this looks like this is going to be a pretty good spot. Got a little shade right now until the rest of these other trees kind of come out. So it'll be a little cooler to mill over here. So
I need baseboards for my soap shop and batting strips for, not really doing wainscoting, but I don't feel like floating and taping, so we're going to do batting strips in the soap shop to cover the seams of the drywall. So Jeff's going to mill up probably the baseboards for me today so we can go ahead and get those started drying.
So the wall in there is 6 feet 3 inches. So the idea is we're just going to use sheetrock to put in there. And so if we took a piece of sheetrock and put it up, that's 4 feet, and then, you know, so we don't have a lot of waste and stuff, cut another one in half, well, that's 2 feet. That makes 6, we're going to be short 3 inches. So the idea is to mill me up basically kind of like a baseboard, but also kind of like a piece that the sheetrock's actually going to sit on top of. So I'm going to cut it 3 inches tall and then 1 inch wide. And the reason for that is so I can put it on the ground, and then the 3 inches will cover that space I'll be missing, and then it'll be, you know, sticking out that little 1/2 inch, but we're gonna, instead of like floating and taping and doing all that kind of fun stuff, we figured we're just gonna run little batting strips down at a 1/2 inch wide. So 1/2 inch sheetrock, 1/2 inch batting strip will even up just smoothly with the 1 inch wide, basically baseboard.
3 inch tall baseboard.
Baseboard. And if y'all know what kind of log I got here, let me know.
It's something we cut down.
It's something. It's a mystery, but you know what? If you're like me and you have a mill, cutting any kind of log, doesn't matter what it is, it's always just a big surprise and fun, right?
So I'm going to get a close-up of the bark, and then as Jeff cuts into it, I'll give you a close-up of the grain, and if you know what it is, leave it down below.
Oh yeah, leave everything down below. And of course too, if you like what you're seeing, please, you know, hit the little thumbs up, subscribe if you like, and keep, you know, because we'd like to keep sharing everything with everyone y'all. So if y'all can share it with everyone else too, that'd be great too. So let's get to cutting.
I'm thinking it's either sweet gum, oak, or American beech.
Yeah, we'll just throw it all out there.
It's one of those three.
I think it's everything but pecan.
It's not pecan. It's not poplar.
So one of my guesses is right. Anywho, so that worked out pretty good. We got 5 boards out of the tree, and it wasn't a very big one. And I got a few little 1/2-inch little boards I'm going to use as the batting strips. I'll just rip those down later on the table saw. So I got those as well. So 5 of these are almost 9 feet long. That's 45 feet, give or minus. So say probably got about 40 feet. And we need 36 feet total. 12 foot long one way, 12 foot the other way. And then, oh wait, 24 and 24, so no, we need...
That's 48.
48, and then another 24, so we need 72. Yeah.
72.
Yeah. So 72, halfway there with just one tree. Not bad. I think it's going to work out pretty decent once they kind of dry up a little bit. They're pretty. I like them. Oh, golly, that's pretty.
But I'm painting them, so it really doesn't matter.
Go figure.
It's my soap shop.
But it's not bad. I mean, figure probably a 1-inch, true 1-inch thick by true 3-inch.
That's gold right now.
That's, yeah, man. Because normally a 1x2 would only be like a 1/2 inch by 1.5 or something like that. They're 1 3/4. So.
Thank y'all so much for joining us in our little escapade today. We are looking forward to getting the rest of the wood we need for the soap shop cut up so it can start drying, so I can bring y'all along and show you the soap shop once we get it set up and get it going.
Right.
And eventually he'll get his shop done.
Hey, I got part of it already. Part of the stuff we ripped out. Got one bench.
He's been working on it.
I got one bench now kind of set up, so I'm doing pretty decent.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a fantastic and wonderful day, and we will see you next time.
Can't wait. Y'all have a good and safe one. Be careful.